accept that philosophy of life, and wherever you are in life, you just stay there. You
Right.
just stay there.
Which is not what Marx intended for people. Marx actually had a lot of good ideas.
Yeah,
you know,
he had
and
some.
His ideas were stolen by the communists and turned into something that they
Yeah.
weren't. Actually, one of the things I like about Marx, and it applies here, it applies in my own life, is that he said that if most people are turned into machines by society, which was basically what, during the Industrial Revolution, that's what was happening. You started work as children, and you worked long hours, and Marx himself was supporting a wife and 6 kids, and they all had tuberculosis and things, and he said, how can a man develop his mind if he's working 12 hours a day and 7 days a week?
Right. How can you develop mind if you working all those days and all of your thought got to go into quenching that hunger pain in your stomach?
Just
and
surviving, yeah. No, we're not talking about getting ahead. So
Yeah.
you can't even think about getting ahead
No.
if your sole focus is on meeting your basic human
Yeah.
needs.
Yeah.
And that was his point.
That's reading when the development of the labor movement, and it said that they give the so-called common man little free time to enjoy life. Life. You know, I know the country one time. You got out there and you plow in the field from dawn to dusk, and then you ate your dinner and then you stay fiddle around for a while, then you went to bed and you come back the next day and you plow from dawn to dusk, or farm from dawn to dusk. But life's got to be more than that. It got to give you a chance to see. You never produce great artists in life with that type of thing. You never produce the great philosopher, the great mind, because man got to have time to have that freedom
To develop himself.
Yeah.
And so that's why your mother, as smart as she was limited in her education.
Yeah.
Only probably elementary school education.
Yeah.
But she sure made sure that her kids had more.
Yeah. I usually have mama. She insists that she will go out the way to see that we will get one, and because I think she realized the great limitation which were placed on her because she didn't lack one, didn't have one, and because I've seen until we got a certain age, that if she got certain papers and different things, she will have to take them to someone to give her the final reading and interpretation. I know the insurance agent used to come by sometime, and she will hold it over, and she able to digest it if you break it down and give it thing. Well, and she knowing that limitation which she went through, she knew the value of education more so than the young people now. Young people don't realize the value of education, but their future is going to advance or rise based on that, but they don't realize the value. And then oftentimes when they do realize the value, they have made so many wrong turns in life, and life has put them in another state of being that they can't recuperate.
Right.
Yeah.
Or they feel they can't recuperate.
Or they feel they can't
One of the things
recuperate.
that young people
Yeah, you
learn
always, but
they
you
think that
always
it's
can
over.
make it better.
You can.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, you always can make it better. Many people start out in life to be one thing, and circumstance change them into something else. But you make the best of whatever circumstance push you toward. You make the best of that.
So your mother was one of how many children? Your mother was one of how many children?
It was 11 of us.
But your mother was one of?
One of 3.
Mariah was only one of 3?
My mother died when she was only about 3 years old.
Okay.
And she had a brother. He died at an early age, and the other one died. And I imagine what death was the simple thing that children now probably go to the doctor not to knock it out or anything. But there when you was 8 or 10 miles out in the country and you had to wait till the if you did get to the doctor, wait for him to come in the horse and buggy and all of that thing with
And a lot more people died of things like the flu.
with no modern hospital convenient